Well, good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the 2020 8th grade awards. I wanted to say Academy Awards, but that's not accurate. You know what? I need to make an adjustment on Zoom. Take off the virtual background. We are live in 3 different platforms. We've got Zoom going, YouTube Live going, and we've got Instagram Live going. And I have 3 beautiful co-hosts who you'll be meeting shortly. But to do our red carpet warm-up, I'd like to invite out the lovely Mrs. Anne-Marie Bergeron. Hello, Mrs. Bergeron. Say hello to the viewers. These are our viewers over here on YouTube, over here on Zoom, and over here on Instagram. If you can see us, give us a thumbs up. We can't see you, but that's exciting nonetheless. How fun is this? I think we're going to do all of our meetings like this. What do you think, Mrs. Bergeron?
I think we're really onto something here.
Your dress is very beautiful tonight, and I believe that the award shows you typically ask, what designer are you wearing?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. Very fancy. I love it. I love it. And I love our setup that we have here tonight. I don't know if the viewers can all see the eagle.
The eagle's right over here. You can see him. He's very shy.
Also, we have our trophy table for all of the award recipients. We'll be throwing them through the screen right at you. And over here, we've got the steps up into the Kodak Theater, which we can't wait to go up in just a few short minutes. It's 4:56, so let's see who do we have in the audience tonight.
Let's see. Let's check it out.
Let's view one audience member at a time.
Senora Calloway.
Oh, Senora Calloway, all the way from Mexico. Bienvenido.
Mrs. Avalo.
Mrs. Avalo, Seal Beach Lions.
You didn't even
Here
put
live
makeup.
in
I
person.
don't want makeup. You want to sit properly, Ali, then pick it
The lovely Michelle Arnold.
Oh, Mrs. Arnold with a thumbs up.
You can
And
kiss.
all of our 8th grade award recipients.
that.
I had to mute all of you on Zoom. I love you, but we don't need to hear what's going on in your living rooms right now. Who else is here tonight?
Let's see. Pat Bay.
Mr. Bay. Mr. Bay, welcome in the house.
The lovely Mrs. Kathy.
Mrs. Kathy, we're so happy to have you here. And I believe she's also the parent of an 8th grader. Did you know that?
She is.
She's an 8th grader who's also perhaps getting an award tonight. If you're out there, Avery, we see you and we love you. Moving on.
Mr. Dean Arnold.
Mr. Arnold, always in a very handsome Hawaiian shirt, sir. Thank you for dressing up and for bringing the spirit of aloha to our 8th grade awards.
Mm-hmm. He's wearing Ryan Spooner.
Rain Spooner,
Yeah.
oh, good with the fashion.
Yeah.
Who else do we have?
Miss Carrie Martin.
Miss Carrie Martin in the house, celebrating graduates in style. Isn't that nice? What do you call that? Party City or Big Lots?
I say Party City.
Party City. Oh, the one and only Mrs. Pam Feremsky with some of her, I think, goblin friends off in the corner. Hello, Mrs. Feremsky. Happy to have you here. Mrs. Bergeron.
Yes.
If I may, there are some celebrities in the audience that I don't quite recognize. Maybe you could tell us who some of them are.
JoJo Siwa. She's here tonight. Kim Kardashian.
What about Kim's husband? Isn't he famous?
Kanye.
Oh, Kanye! Hey,
Say
Kanye! Lovely to have you here, Mr. West. and your children. East and Apple and Kingston.
North.
Chicago. Others?
None.
Can you name all? Hold on. Do you guys think Mrs. Bergeron can name all of the Kardashians? Give me a nod if you think she knows all the Kardashians. Seeing lots of nods. All right, let's start. In alphabetical order, please.
Oh, well, they all start with the K. So Kylie, Kim, Chloe, Courtney, Kendall, Robert, and I think that's it.
Oh, to be honest, I did not know there was a Robert. Is he famous on the Instagram as well?
He's a sock designer.
What kind of socks does he design?
He designs men's socks.
Oh, what are they called?
I don't know exactly, but
Okay.
I know he designs socks.
Was he the attorney for O.J. Simpson?
No, that was the senior Robert Kardashian.
Okay. Pivot. We're not talking about that tonight. All right. Is it 5 o'clock yet? We should get our show started. Just introducing our tech support, our behind the scenes tonight is Mr. Danforth. Mr. Danforth, don't come out because you're clearly not dressed as fancy as us. But we are happy that you're here. We're happy that you're running tech support. So if you hear us talking to him, that's who it is. This is obviously our first ever live 8th grade awards cast over the interweb. And so we appreciate you joining. It looks like we've got lots of people and we have 215 people on YouTube. That's a lot. And then we've got over here on Zoom, 53. And then Instagram, how many do we have on Instagram, guys? 66, that feels like everybody. So if you got your grandma on YouTube for this evening, hi grandma, we're happy that you're here too. We get to celebrate your 8th graders and we can't wait to celebrate you in person. But let's go ahead and bring out all of our hosts for the evening. As I said, I'm Dr. Lee Wright, proud principal at McAuliffe Middle School. We have the lovely Mrs. Bergeron, school psychologist at McAuliffe Middle School. Next up, we've got Mrs. Vienna.
Hi, everyone. Welcome, everyone. We're looking forward to a wonderful evening. Super excited. On to Mrs. Olmstead, our counselor.
Hello. Congratulations to all of you. We are so excited for each and every one of you.
Students, you may recognize us not only from your time at McAuliffe Middle School, but also from the morning announcements, which we have been proud to bring you every morning. Mrs. Bergeron, I heard that people are recognizing you at Sprouts Grocery Market. And do you feel like that's from the morning announcements?
I do, I really do.
So not only has this been a meaningful time for all of you, but it's also helped to boost Miss Bergeron's career as a budding weather girl. All right, let's start with the awards. All right, I think I'm doing a welcome now. We're doing a welcome now. We've rehearsed one time. So again, welcome everybody. We really do want to say how meaningful this time is, and we're going to have fun with it. We want to enjoy ourselves. We want you guys to enjoy yourselves. Normally at the 8th grade awards or at promotion, we say, please hold your applause till the end. But now you can just clap like crazy as much as you want because I have you all on mute. And so enjoy yourselves, have fun, give your kids hugs, have some popcorn. Moms and dads, I know there are a couple reasons why you're enjoying this from the comfort of your couch. And so my hat's off to all of you for doing that. We are thrilled to be able to recognize some of our 8th graders for their outstanding achievement across all academic content areas, for attendance, for community service, for academic excellence, for standing out in different departments. And so some of this is pre-recorded and some of this will be delivered live tonight, but listen for the name. The whole entire presentation will be up on YouTube, and I'll send that email out tomorrow when I normally send out emails. Also, I do ask for your forgiveness, and this is why. Some of you have names with a lot of letters, and I'm not here to judge. My last name has a hyphen, and it's a tongue twister, so we will likely mispronounce some names, but that doesn't mean that we don't love you, and it doesn't mean that you don't get your award. It just means Mrs. Vienna will give you $1 for every mistake that she makes.
Wow, I'm going to owe him a lot of money.
She's going to owe a lot of money. All right, Mrs. Vienna, come on out. Do you have anything you want to say to our 8th graders?
I'm just really proud of all of you. And, you know, this is going to set you up for success for the rest of your life. And we just could not celebrate you tonight and do this live. And it's worth it, even if we make a mistake, because you guys have worked really hard and we owe this to you. So let's get on with the show, Dr. Weiss, right?
Absolutely. With no further ado, can we have the envelopes, please?
Wow. So shiny.
Woo! First up for perfect attendance, Mrs. Vienna.
Let's do this. It is often said that no one is perfect. However, when it comes to attending school, the students receiving tonight's award have achieved perfection. That's really hard to do. Their energy and perseverance has allowed them to achieve perfect attendance for their years here at McAuliffe. 3 long years of perfect attendance. That's impressive. So here we go with the names. Mr. Danforth, we are ready. And our perfect attendance awards go to Arjun Ghosh, Sunday Hassan, Christopher Kim, Nathan Kwan, Eunice Lee, Joy Lee, Xenia Hernandez Limon, Andrew Padilla, Rosalind Schwartzwell, Emily Tran, Kevin Vu, and Antoine Vu. Congratulations to all of you. Such a great achievement, and good luck with that at the high school.
Thank you, Mrs. Vienna, and thanks to all of you for coming to school all the time. And if you were planning on getting sick around mid-April, lucky you, you got perfect attendance anyway. So isn't that nice for this year?
That is very nice.
So with Principal's Honor Roll, we have a lot of very high achieving 8th graders at McAuliffe Middle School. Principal's Honor Roll goes to each student who got 3.5 to 3.9 over the course of their 3 years at McAuliffe. So we'll be reading those in different groups tonight. And so our first group for Principal's Honor Roll will be read by Mrs. Olmsted, but nope, we're doing art, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe a second rehearsal wouldn't have hurt us. So I guess we're doing art.
Yes.
Oh, we're doing art. Mrs. Olmsted, did you know that I know a lot of good art jokes?
All right, go ahead, bring it. I'm ready.
How many can I tell you?
Just one. That's all we have time.
I have several.
One is good.
All right, Mrs. Olmsted. Did you hear about the attempted robbery at the museum?
You mean the LaSalle Museum?
Yes, the LaSalle Art Museum. Is that a thing?
I guess so.
So there was an attempted robbery at the LaSalle Art Museum. They had ran out of gas a few blocks away when the police caught them, and they said, we didn't have the Monet to buy the gas to make the Van Gogh.
You're so funny.
I know.
All right.
So should we do the art award?
Let's go for it. Here is Allison Armstrong with the Art Award, followed by Denise McGovney with our Computer and Technology Award.
On behalf of Mrs. Tanaka, I have the pleasure of honoring 3 students who have excelled in art for the last 3 years. These individuals are exceptionally hardworking and proficient in drawing, painting, printmaking, and sculpture. These students were chosen for their high level of creativity, attention to detail, and for the ability to think outside the box. The art recipients are Skylar McLean, Joanna Normpetta, and Holly Robertson. Technology Awards.
Today I have the distinct pleasure of honoring 3 students who have shown tremendous talent, ingenuity, and persistence while in their advanced STEM 3 class. They excelled in solving real-life problems in engineering and computer science through the various projects we tackled in the areas of robotics and automation, coding, and app creation. This year's recipients are Janie Latimer, Kellen Lee, and Ian Slowinski. Congratulations to all 3 of you.
All right, we're back. Come on up, Mrs. Vienna. My, that's such an interesting costume. Can you tell me a little more about it?
Well, of course, Ms. Bergeron, I am Prince Charming, duh.
Oh my gosh, just like from, what was it, Game of Thrones? Or a game of
Tiaras.
Tiaras. Thank you, Dr. Reese Wright.
Yes.
I'm a little nervous.
These 2 are all about the TV shows. They've been watching a lot of it. Boy, Mrs. Olmsted and I are working really hard around the clock. Just kidding. So, and here we are for the drama. We have Mrs. Arnold, followed by Mrs. Acuna for language arts, and Mr. Lyons for math. And on with the show. Let's go.
Our next award for drama will be presented by Mrs. Armstrong.
The 8th grade drama award goes to 4 students who show outstanding achievement in drama 7-8 or advanced drama. These students have demonstrated great initiative while participating on and off stage. They are great role models for their peers and are always willing to go the extra mile. The recipients of this year's Drama Award are Aiden Cruz, Emily Fitzgerald, Olivia Grazier, and Bailey Villegas. Our next speaker, Angela Acuna, will present our Language Arts Awards.
Hello. 24 exceptional students are being honored now by their reading and language arts teacher. These students know that strong reading skills and expressive writing skills are the keys to success. Congratulations to Summer Bars, Dana Kim, Alina Goddard, Robert Ledoux, Andrew Ben Savage, Anne Katrine Rogers, Tia Lucasen, Alexandria Solis, Lindsay Billings, Audrey White, Tanner Lynn, Ava Tello, Arjun Ghosh, McKenna Evans, Jonathan Flame, Madeline Nolan, Leonardo Miranda, Bridget Larson, Leanne Lee, Joy Lee, Jessica Leung, Sophie Lines, Ryan Park, and George Morales. And now, Mr. Brett Lines will present the Math Awards.
Good evening. Tonight, we honor 17 students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in mathematics throughout the school year. It is my pleasure to present the Math Awards to the following students in recognition of both their performance and achievements in mathematics. Amanda Kleiman, Anthony Marquez, Hayden Vong, Isabella Kim, Leanne Lee, Kevin Vu, Olivia Bustos, Blake Levang, Clarice Loy, Dana Kim, Arjun Ghosh, Madeline Nolan, Carrie Ferguson, Victoria Mays, Natalie Moonjan, Kanan Say, and Bridget Larson.
Whoa. That was an impressive amount of awards. So those were the awards if you're just tuning in for drama, language arts, and mathematics. And again, we're going to make sure that this is all posted. So if you need to rewind and watch it later, we absolutely understand that and we support that. So I messed up a couple of times already, and it's not going to be the only 2 times I mess up. Number 1, obviously we didn't do Principals Honor Roll yet, so that's coming up. And number 2, I forgot to mention when we were doing our red carpet pre-show that we have been privileged with a preview for our McAuliffe Show Choir Larger Than Life virtual concert tonight. So if you tune in all the way through our award show, at the very end of our show tonight, we're going to give you a 60-second preview of the choir concert that's going to air live tomorrow night. So it's a whole new digital world that we're living in, and we're all getting adjusted to it. So as I said earlier about Principals Honor Roll, this is for some outstanding students who have gone above and beyond and maintained a 3.5 to 3.9 GPA for their 3 years at middle school. There are a lot of you, so we broke you up into 3 different groups. Presenting our first group is Mrs. Olmstead.
All right, this is Principals Honor Roll Award. These students will also be presented with a certificate from the president for the President's Education Awards Program to students who have maintained between a 3.5 and 3.99 grade point average for every semester in middle school. That's impressive. These students are to be congratulated for their perseverance and personal achievement. This award will be distributed in 3 groups, as Dr. Wieswright said. Right now, we will be recognizing Group 1.
Dr. Wieswright will present the next award for Principals Honor Roll.
Let's see those names, Mr. Danforth. There we go.
Alex Amino, Juliana Arizipe, David Asaroff, Emily Bake, Zachary Barrett, Ray Barton, Ethan Becker, Joshua Beanie, Hayden Belchie, Ryan Bennett, Andrew Ben Savage, Jenica Blevins, Elise Brasino Tapia, Olivia Bustos, Roberto Cabrera, Aiden Cajito, Jack Callies, Ishi Campos, Nicholas Carlton, Isanaris Casacchio, Avery Cathy, Charles Cheatham, Beckett Chen, Katie Chen, Elise Chor, Brandon Chu, Marianne Chong, David Chung, Liam Conboy, Kyle Corbin, Allison Crosby, Zach Dollins, Ethan Drake. Great job to all of you.
Great job to our first group of Principal's Honor Roll recipients. Hey, Mrs. Vienna,
Yes.
know what I've learned about us during this time of quarantine?
What is that, Dr. Weiswright?
That this admin group, in addition to being very good at morning announcements, is also very musically inclined.
That's right. Have you seen some of our cool videos? Rolly, and let's see, what are some of the other ones? That
We also did the You Can Really Dance one for our
that's
incoming
right.
sixth graders. We did an 80s dance party.
Oh, that's right. And we also did some Zumba.
Mrs. Vienna, I forget, do you like the 80s?
I love the 80s. In fact, we're going to have lots of 80s events next year, so be ready for that when you're back on campus.
So our students are obviously extremely talented, but they're not the only ones with musical talent. And we have prepared a very special show for them tonight.
That's right. And so we are going to go ahead and introduce Mr. Fontaine and Mrs. Wallace. And, oh, that's right. We have something special.
We need to show
I
them.
forgot. We've got to show you how talented we all are, and then we will go on to the award to the true talent. All right, class of 2020, you guys are the only ones with talent. We got it too. Congratulations.
Now left foot, hey, right foot, now left foot, hey, right foot, now left foot, hey, right foot, now left foot. One hand, two hands, hit your rollie, do your dance. Now lean with it, rock, lean with it, rock.
Wow, wasn't that impressive?
How about that?
Pretty darn good. But now we really need to focus on the true talent, and that is all of you out there. So Mr. Fontaine and Mrs. Wallace, take it away. Choir and band.
To be here to present you this year's recipients for the 8th grade Instrumental Music Awards. These awards were earned by 4 amazing artists. All 4 of these artists have not only empowered each other, but have also inspired their peers to become the best version of themselves. In our string orchestra, the Conductor's Award for Leadership and Musicianship goes to Elise Chur. In concert band, the Conductor's Award for Musicianship and Leadership goes to Joshua Butler. The award for Outstanding Musicianship goes to Tia Lucasen. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award for Leadership and Musical Excellence was earned by the student that has been an ambassador for our program in our community and beyond, representing us at the Southern California School Band and Orchestra Association's All Southern California Jazz Band. This award was earned by the McAuliffe Jazz Band member, Leonardo Miranda. Please join me in celebrating these incredibly impactful musicians. Our choir award.
These rock stars have been leaders both on and off stage in the McAuliffe Choir program for the past 3 years. They are not only great singers, but incredible human beings, and it is my honor to recognize them tonight. Please give it up for Haley Dunn, Tony Hamashita, and Leah Gohara. Thank you so much for your time in the program. Next up, we have Mr. and Mrs. Paget presenting the Physical Education Awards.
Yeah!
All right, guys, let's go. Let's do this. Come on, admin team. These people have gained some serious weight, and I'm tired of it. we're gonna do some fitness challenges just like we did in the morning announcements. Are we ready, team?
We're ready, Coach, we're ready.
Start with jumping jacks. Go, 5 jumping jacks.
I better rip my suit.
I need more energy from you. Now some lunges. 5 lunges on each leg. Go. All right, one more. Let's do this. Squats. Come on, Dr. Reese-Wright. Watch those pants.
I know it. Very nervous.
All right, our team is really working hard, and we're gonna get rid of these 19 pounds.
Enough.
Come on.
We have 19 pounds from COVID. We're good.
No.
We have 19.
Let's do this.
We're
Come
good.
on.
We're keeping it on.
No. You guys.
You're psycho. On to Mr. and Mrs. Patchett.
And they are doing our PE awards. And we also have.
You know what? I'm so tired. Let's just keep it going for what's next. CJSF
And history.
and foreign language, history, science.
No,
Science and social studies.
PE, science and social studies. Here we go, team.
Good evening. In order for a student to be considered for this award, they must have consistently demonstrated positive behaviors throughout their time here at McCullough.
These students were chosen not only because they are good athletes, but also because they demonstrate outstanding sportsmanship, excellent teamwork, a positive attitude, and a commitment to health and fitness. It is our pleasure to introduce the outstanding physical education students for 2019-2020.
Aiden Grimshaw, Anthony Tinoco, Ava Rogers, Emily Fitzgerald,
Nathan Kwan, Alexis Alimo, McKenna Evans, Emily
Charles Villegas, Anne Katrine Rogers, Ruby Flame,
Isabella Rapoli, Josh Hyman, and Taeyoon Kim.
Hello, everyone. This is Mrs. Lewis, and I'm here to present the 8th grade Science Awards. It is the goal of the science program at McCullough to make science relevant to the lives of middle school students. The following students have demonstrated academic excellence and leadership: Tony Hamashita, Leilani Moore, Emily Bayek, Emily Maciel, Madeline Nolan, Dana Kim, Amaya Russell, Jessica Luang, Carrie Ferguson, Robert Ledoux, and Sean Kim. Mr. Jamie Thompson will now present our Social Studies Award.
Please join me in congratulating the following 12 students who have excelled in social studies this year. These individuals have demonstrated great understanding and higher level connections when understanding our nation's past, present, and future. The winners of this year's award go to Ava Rogers, Emily Bake, Kaylee Wilfong, Logan Hay, Zachary Bernardino, Ann Catherine Rogers, Aiden Grimshaw, Ava Tello, Dana Kim, Paul Dunbar, and Hala Asali. Dr. Reese Wright will present our next award for Principal Honor Roll.
For those of you at home wondering, how did they put this together, this incredible presentation with the audio and the skits, and why isn't it better done? Well, it's because it's really hard. So I appreciate your grace and your understanding. There's some names that are wrong. I put the applause in the wrong spot, and we're just gonna own it and embrace it and carry on with our Principal's Honor Roll. Next up, reading the names for Group 2, Mrs. Vienna.
And here we go. This is quite the list, so hang tight. Joseph Eng, Lean Asale, Emmy Fell, Jacqueline Ferdman, Isabella Ferraz, Callie Fitzpatrick, Jonathan Flame, Ruby Flame, Kiera Fukawa, Matthew Fatima, Jasa Gator, Nathan Garcia, Lauren Gardner, Alina Goddard, Jacob Gomez, Malis Gonchek, Olivia Gracer, Aiden Grimshaw, Alona Hafoka, Sandehi Hassan, Franziska Hirsch, Sophia Huffington, Sean M., Jocelyn Jackson, Madison Jabelli, Katrina Jang, Sunny Jensen, Jayla Jesse, Annika Jew, Cameron Johnson, Kaya Kenge, Elena Carmos, Drake Carr, Olivia Kempanen, Sydney Kendler, Christopher Kim, David Kim, Kayla Kim, Jinwan Ko, Janie Latimer, Crystal Lee, Eunice Lee, Isaac Lee, Namwak Lee, Tanner Lin, Janelle Liu, Austin Locke, Tea Lucen, Rihanna Lupason, Kellen Lee, Elise Lines, and Sophie Lines. Congratulations to all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before we continue on with our awards show, especially to our commenters over on Instagram, boys and girls, we're so happy that you're following along. We need to make sure that everything that you put on this Instagram conversation is super positive. Just because you are at home online does not mean that there's not consequences for not using appropriate or positive comments on the Instagram. Remember, grandma's watching, so please let's make sure that we're keeping the encouragement positive. All right, thank you.
Hola, es tiempo por trofeos. Muy bien.
What does that mean?
Means it's time for the trophies.
Oh, that's beautiful Spanish.
Bueno, bueno.
Muy bien.
Oh, senor.
Do you know any other Spanish?
No.
Well, then let's let Senora Calloway do her job.
Perfecto.
Oh.
Adios! Adios!
Is challenging. There are piles of vocabulary flashcards and complicated grammar rules. To really learn to speak a foreign language, students have to do much more than just conjugate a verb or translate a sentence. The students who are being recognized tonight have not only demonstrated outstanding achievement in comprehension, writing, and speaking, they also have a unique passion for using the language as a tool to open doors, interact with others, and learn about the world around them. The Foreign Language Award recipients tonight are Gabriel Me, Gavin Tan, and Tatum Abe. Jennifer Letourneau will present our next awards.
All right, let's keep it going. CJSF Awards with Mrs. Letourneau.
The California Junior Scholarship Federation, or CJSF Honor Award, is presented to the outstanding students who have qualified for and maintained membership, as well as successfully completed community service for all 4 semesters of 7th and 8th grade. Congratulations to these distinguished 8th grade students. Lindsay Billings, Avery Cathy, Katie Chen, Alexi Delphin, Haley Dunn, Haley Ellis, Joseph Ng, McKenna Evans, Brianna Fatella, Nathan Garcia, Sandehi Hassan, Sydney Kendler, Kayla Kim, Dana Kim, Jessica Lung, Kellen Lee, Elise Lyons, Nina Lyons, Sophie Lyons, Emily Maciel, Saneem Majid, Skylar McLean, Remy Menier, Farah Odrich, Madeline Pinches, Cyril Reyes, Amaya Russell, Mona Taylor, Trevor Toda, Alyssa Toda, Emily Tran, Andy Vo, Hayden Vaughn, Audrey Bennett, and Nathan Lee. Mrs. Calloway will present our next award.
Wow, have you seen all these amazing people here tonight, Dr. Wiesreich?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You all look so beautiful.
Stop focusing on all of these beautiful people.
Photography really is a lost art.
Oh, I don't think so, Dr. Wiesreich. I am sorry, but it is a very viable art.
Really? I thought Instagram ruined all of that.
Hello, have you not seen my hummingbird and flower photos on Instagram?
Fair point, fair point.
No filter at all.
Strong Instagram presence, Mrs. Vienna. You're not
That's right.
following. Give her a follow.
And on to yearbook. Let's do this.
You know what? Let's let the real storytellers take over. We've got yearbook, we've got journalism, and life skills.
Perfect.
The yearbook is a huge undertaking for a group of students each year. Creating a book to accurately represent our middle school memories is the ultimate group project. Our yearbook staff is composed of photographers, artists, writers, hard workers, and editors. One staff member in particular this year not only embodied all of these characteristics, but went above and beyond to be a leader on our staff. It gives me great pleasure to give this year's yearbook award to Gabriela Barrios. Ms. Barrios will present our next award.
This year's journalism students were tasked with building an online news site for McAuliffe. They have worked tirelessly to deliver high-quality reporting and writing to the Birdwatch through a range of powerful stories. However, what most did not see this year was the inside of our newsroom, where these 26 students became a team, and a large part of that success is attributed to their leaders. As one of our assistant editors, tonight's award recipient went above and beyond her responsibilities to provide her staff with compassionate and meaningful guidance, while also inspiring them with her boldness to try new things. I am so proud to give this year's Journalism Award to Hala Iseli. Ms. Manley will present our next award.
Woo! Hala!
We are incredibly pleased with the growth and progress in both academics and independence that these students have shown during their years at McAuliffe. We are honored to present these awards to Mia Kalick, Jordan Markeen, Alec Keck, and Christopher
Award.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to present the Communication Lab Award. This award is given to students who have demonstrated sincere effort and responsibility in their communications with students and staff. They work hard in their classes and use these skills in ways that have earned them this distinction. This year's recipient is Isabella Rodriguez. Congratulations, Isabella.
Woo! Isabella!
Dr. Weiss, right. What on earth are you doing?
I'm doing my community service here at McAuliffe Middle School.
What? He's doing something for free? That's amazing! Whoa, 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 look out. So impressed with you. So now on to our Community Service Award. Good job, guys.
Working at elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, even colleges. Working at the animal shelter, the Casa Youth Shelter, Ability First, and even the Ronald McDonald House. Volunteering at their church and at many cultural events, these students have all achieved over 100 service hours in the past year alone. They are all being the change that they want to see in the world. With gratitude, we would like to acknowledge the following students for their community service this year. Tatum Abe, Emily Bake, Lindsay Billings, Avery Cathy, Haley Dunn, Haley Ellis, Lily Ellis, McKenna Evans, Sophie Fackrell, Wilson Fedray, Nathan Garcia, Dana Kim, Isaac Lee, Jessica Leung, Kellen Lee, Nina Lines, Sophie Lines, Sanim Majid, Madeline Pinches, Samantha Sutherland, Alyssa Toda, Trevor Toda, Audrey White, Kira Wong. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you all. And now back to Dr. Weiswright.
All right, it's amazing how fast the 8th grade awards show goes when we're not calling you all up to take your picture. But we will do that if we get to see you over the summer. But for now, we're going to continue on. This is our third and final group for Principal's Honor Roll. Again, these are students who got a 3.5 to 3.9 for all 3 years at middle school. So please listen while I read your names. Emily Maciel, Victoria Mace, Anthony Marquez, Khalees McCutcheon, Hyde McPherson, Riley McKenna, Charles McMahon, Remy Menier, Brianna Merrifield, Ryan Min, Leonardo Miranda, McKenna Monson, George Morales, Sophie Morial, Natalie Mumdigian, Mariko Nagata, Noamani Nuez, Alyssa O'Hara, Alexander Opria, Gavin Ordinario, Ava Ortiz, Logan Pei, Mateo Pellegrino, Andrew Fong, Ian Picorni, Kihei Pradell, Ryan Ramirez, Cyril Reyes, Jonathan Reyes, Brooklyn Rowe, Riley Robinson, Logan Robles, Isabella Rodriguez, Ann Catherine Rogers, Ava Rogers, Alvaro Ruiz, Amaya Russell, Roslyn Schwartzel, Tyler Seedorf, Elizabeth Sheen, Koilani C., Ian Slewinski, Sophia Smith, Logan Sohn, Angeline Solis, Marin Solo, Nathan Spolter, Paige Steele, Samantha Sutherland, Mona Taylor, Sebastian Taylor, Ryan Tang, Aaron Tioko, Owen Tomich, Emily Tran, Paige Turek, Blake Vera, Corinne Vicente, Jocelyn Vlasic, Andy Vo, Ryan Voji, Anton Vu, Isabella White, Kaylee Wilfong, Kiera Wong, Luke Yamauchi, Nathaniel Yee, and Carter Zimmerman. Let's give it up for our last group of Principals Honors Roll. All right, so now that we've heard all of our Principals Honors Roll, we're thrilled to have Dr. Desbro present our next award for academic excellence. So a little bit about academic excellence. These are our McAuliffe students who for their entire time at McAuliffe Middle School maintained a 4.0 grade point average. So that's all of 6th grade, all of 7th grade, and all of 8th grade. So we are very, very excited for you, excited to recognize you, and excited to give you kind of the big award of the night. So thank you for your hard work, and I will turn it over digitally to Dr. Desbro for the Academic Excellence Award.
Love to celebrate that perfect score, that 10 in an Olympic performance, that perfectly pitched baseball game, that hole-in-one in golf. There is a reason for that. Most of the time, human performance is not without flaw, far from it. That is why we give special recognition tonight to those students who have turned in a flawless academic performance. These students never gave up on their quest for academic excellence in 6th grade and have not allowed themselves a 7th grade slump. They completed the 8th grade as they began the 6th with a perfect 4.0 for their 3 years in middle school. These students achieved these honors by working hard. Please hold your applause until we hear all their names, and students, please remain standing up here so we can recognize all of you. The academic excellence recipients are Tatum Abe, Summer Bars, Zachary Bernardino, Lindsay Billings, Jason Caleb, Matthew Chang, Landon Doss, Marie Davidson, Alexi Delphin, Haley Dunn, McKenna Evans, Brianna Fatale, Carrie Ferguson, Jeremiah Benali, Emily Fitzgerald, Gabriel Gondara, Arjun Goosh, Tyler Ho, Dana Kim, Sean Kim, Nathan Kwan, Melanie LePay, Bridget Larson, Robert Ledoux, Joy Lee, Leanne Lee, Jessica Leung, Clarice Lai, Nina Lyons, Skylar McLean, Gabriel Me, Leilani Moore, Sean Murray, Jake Natori, Carly Wen, Madeline Nolan, Farah Odrich, Avery Overby, Ryan Park, Andrea Perkins, Madeline Pinches, William Reeder, Ave Tello, Alyssa Toda, Trevor Toda, Brooke Tamuka, Hayden Vong, Kevin Vu, Audrey White, Daniel Wu, and Rose Vickers.
All right. All of you out there in your homes, that concludes our award show for the evening. So we all wanted to come up here. We don't have a TikTok plan, but we wanted to wave, show you our faces again, say that we're proud of you. We appreciate all that you've done. Thank you for your hard work and your commitment to McAuliffe Middle School. I'm going to let everybody kind of say their piece and then I'm going to close it out. But don't forget, stay tuned. We have the preview, the sneak preview of McAuliffe Choir Larger Than Life virtual concert. So Mrs. Bergeron, anything you want to say to our 8th graders? Come back over here to your mark.
It's just been a pleasure to have you at McAuliffe these last 3 years, and you're capable of anything. You've made it through the hard part right now, and now you're on to high school. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. You guys have established the consistency that you needed to so that you can have a successful life. And, you know, forever you will be an Eagle. So just remember that as you go on to be a Griffin and on to college. Best of luck to all of you. And thank you for this evening. And enjoy the choir show tomorrow.
Congratulations to all of you. You will all hold a special place for me. You are the class where I left off teaching and moved into administration. So you're all as special to me, and I hope you have a wonderful summer and enjoy hanging out and social distancing and have fun. And we are doing our job.
All right, McAuliffe Eagles. Once again, thank you all so much for your participation, for joining us tonight via Zoom and YouTube and Instagram and all of the different ways that you participated. Next week's promotion ceremony will be a YouTube premiere. It is not live. It'll be pre-recorded, but it will premiere for all 8th graders May 26th at 7 p.m. and we'll be celebrating each of you and your outstanding accomplishments. So thank you so much for turning those slides in. Please stay tuned for our sneak preview, Larger Than Life.
Have a great night. Bye.
All right. Tune in tomorrow night, everybody. That's all we have. Have a great night.